Yo, it's a Shelter Uncut podcast. This is episode 14 of season 3. This is your boy King E right here.
It's your boy Trizab from the Trizab.
And it's Ninja, and I'm not really in the bush. I'm sitting up this time. Ain't that grand? I'm normally sitting down. What are the odds?
Hey, yo, so CP is not here today with us, but we're gonna go ahead and get everything rolling like we normally do, guys. So we're gonna start this off how we do it with our shout outs from our boy Ninja. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to the people that still be fake as hell. Man, y'all don't understand, man. It's 2022 and y'all still being this fake. It's amazing how good y'all play as actors to be so hateful. Shout out to y'all, man. I don't know what's going on. For you to hate this long, that's a lot of dedication and that's a lot of hard work. So I appreciate you for hating. I enjoy it. It gives me power. I'm like Goku with it. Let's see. Shout out to the people who actually made it home safe because, you know, it's dangerous out there. And then this whole thing, this crazy turmoil that we're going through right now. And, you know, only thing we need to be aware of and be happy about is being home with your kids. So shout out to the people that made it home safely. I appreciate you. And you here to see me again.
Love you.
Let's see. It was one thing that really grind my gears today, but shout out to these type of people. If you're the type of person who just wakes up every day and you just be hating on life and you just hate everything around you, maybe you need to go do some soul searching, some Shaolin monk classes, learn some Tai Chi, get beat up by people. Shout out to you for being the most hateful person and still haven't figured it out yet. So shout out to you. When you get it, when you finally get it, you're gonna be so much better. But until then, I'm gonna shout out to you because I know you looking at me and you're like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that is you. Do something about it. Shout out to you.
Let's have a toast to the scumbags.
Let's see. What was another thing? Shout out to the ladies who's stepping it up in the world. Shout out to the ladies that's actually out there doing either truck driving, clothes. It doesn't matter.
Happy Women's Month.
Place that you was about 3 months ago, and you're making a stand, and you're making a change, and you're finding happiness within that. So shout out to the ladies. And that's pretty much what all I got.
Hey, shout out to all the ladies who show us. This month is Women's Month, so shout out to the ladies this month. Sure. But I got a couple of things I want to add onto that shout out right there, man. I wanted to add
what's up
a little shout out to the people who let people have fun.
Right.
You know, the people who don't say anything when the holidays it comes out, who doesn't have a problem with the fact that, hey, this person's celebrating Christmas or this person's celebrating Thanksgiving.
Right.
You know, I love those kind of people. You know, I hate to sit there and talk about or watch wrestling, and I gotta have somebody tell me, hey, you know it's fake, right? don't be that kind. Yes, we know it's not real, but guess what? I'm still going to go and hope for my favorite person to win the match.
And I'm gonna watch the dude get leg drop, people's elbow, pedigree. I'm there, like I'm a little kid. I don't care.
WrestleMania is.
Shout out to the people that still young at heart. I don't know if anybody's over the age of 30 who's looking at this show, but if you are, this is for you. Shout out for you for still having a young heart because you understand the game. And on the best way to keep your youth is to keep your mind fresh and clear and practice some good meditation.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe my age, but hey.
WrestleMania is this weekend on Saturday.
Oh, it is.
I better not have one person come to me and tell me that hey, do you know it's fake? Listen, I already know they know who gonna win. Okay, I just want to see who wins.
Right.
Okay.
They know.
All right.
We trying to find out.
I'm gonna feel some type of way if Ronda Rousey don't win. Okay. I'm gonna feel some kind of way if Brock Lesnar wins.
Why?
I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
Why you
All
gonna
right?
feel some type of way if Brock Lesnar win though?
I'm tired of Brock Lesnar winning. Shout
Man,
out to the people who want Brock Lesnar to take a L.
I with that. They need to bring back the People's Champ. He made too much money doing movies now.
He do more talk. He do more talking than anything.
I mean, I'd rather John Cena come back at this point. I am so tired of Brock Lesnar.
Nah, he need to take that man for a
Shout
ride.
out to Big E. I know you was another black man who won the WWE championship, and all of a sudden you had Brock Lesnar just come and just take it. It was foul. It was foul, and I feel some type of way. All right,
It's Brock we talking about. How many times he did this before though?
it ain't right.
What you want him to do?
No, but let me stop this for a second. Listen, and this is the whole thing right here. This is how I feel about it. As a black man watching another black man do well in that particular organization, that's predominantly been a white or white organization.
Yeah.
When you see a man do that well in it, and you want him to succeed, and he gets to a point to where they're really, really pushing him, and he is a champion, and then they just take it away without giving him the proper opportunity to let his championship reign even become something, all because you guys want to push a WrestleMania that had nothing. I mean, a WrestleMania match that should have nothing to do with him. To be frank, that the match shouldn't have anything to do with the belts at all.
I figure it out.
And then
Like it made
he
it seem
has
like
no way. He has no
didn't
time
even
in
matter
sight.
in the first place. He was kind of like a filler. I see what
And
you're saying.
they did it to all the black champions this year. They had some woman come in who had a baby and came back, had a 28-second match. 28-second match.
28-second match.
And beat the woman Bianca Belair who had it, which was messed up. Didn't make any sense. And then y'all have a situation where Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in one match, but because the person he was supposed to fight happened to get COVID, go through COVID regulations, and have to not be able to attend the match for a couple of weeks, and missed that pay-per-view. Y'all threw Brock Lesnar into a match he shouldn't have been in. That was already a fatal four-way, make him a fifth member the night of this pay-per-view. That was messed up. And then y'all go and y'all take it away from him. And then y'all give it to another black dude, only for Brock Lesnar to take it away again.
I mean,
sound like politics
come on.
to me.
Come on.
I mean, Vince showed his true colors a few times, so man, this ain't nothing new.
It made me hot. That's not even what this show is about.
Just like the whole Hulk Hogan brother thing. Everybody knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
What do you say, brother? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we already knew what you were talking about, bro. We already knew Hulk Hogan. We know.
He was about to beat him
Not
bomb.
playing with
Replaced
you.
by the letter B.
But I ain't gonna fight him though. That dude too big still. Nah, I'm straight.
Man. And then Hulk Hogan apparently left his new wife of 11 years.
I mean,
He got himself a whole new chick.
I mean, it's
He's
Hulk
like, I'm with
Hogan.
the side chick now.
What?
She's the main chick.
He can go to any woman and say, "Hey."
He promoted the side chick.
Like, "Hey, sister, I'm Hulk Hogan.
She likes to snap into
Come
my
with
Slim
me.
Jim.
24-inch pythons." Yeah, no, come on, man. Them girls going crazy. Oh my God, it's
Man.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, I was looking at Hulk Hogan, man. He can barely walk. I'm like, who are you pulling? Who are you pulling?
So you mean to tell me I can chop
You
your
sitting on the
legs, homie?
cane, just walking.
You just chop
He
your
said-
legs.
Slide on the
and
chick
All
like
these,
Rick James.
all these years, you didn't think I learned not to be a pimp?
Hey, if I just catch Hulk Hogan slipping
He slide
with
on
brand
like
new
Rick
boo, I'm
James,
chopping
man.
his legs. I'm taking his shorts. His legs ain't no good. He ain't gonna fight.
Man, I don't know how
out.
he had some crazy surgeries on his knees and back, man. That dude can't walk right. It don't look right, man.
Hey, you know who still look good? That boy Ric Flair though. Ooh.
Yeah. Ric Flair still
Man,
still
Ric Flair got
looking.
drip, man.
Man, that boy
he
is the drip
king.
What you mean? He is the drip. He been
Ric Flair's
rocking.
still doing it.
He been rocking that stuff since
He looks super
late 70s.
late 70s. Longer than that.
That man just ridiculous.
You probably go longer than that. I don't know how Ric Flair is still here. Let's just be honest. I don't know how. I'm glad. I'm glad. I don't wish death on anybody, but gosh, I'm surprised.
I don't call him the nature boy for no reason.
That's right, man.
When Ric Flair died, he gonna have a diamond crested coffin.
Diamond crested coffin
on the outside. Nature boy written on the side. I bet you. I'm telling you, that thing gonna be so crazy and so beautiful at the same time. And I'm gonna want to be there.
I can see it with Ric Flair.
To try to plug one of the diamonds off.
I can see it with Rick.
You know.
All right.
I'm gonna be sad if it's the homie, but if he have a diamond crescent coffin, I'm pulling one of them jokers off.
Or at least take a some kind of like silky sequin fabric like he used to have like on his robes. Like that. And like drape the whole casket over it and like let it hang. And people be carrying it like it's a wedding dress.
Man, that man is just so crazy. His handkerchief and his jacket might be like 2,000.
All I know is I know Ric Flair casket gonna be on the chariot, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one of them diamonds up. I ain't playing. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. If you see a black slim dude with a hoodie,
you gonna try to hit Rick a diamond, man.
Y'all don't know me.
With just some scissors, with a pair of scissors.
Not playing with y'all, man.
Trying to cut the diamond with just a pair of scissors.
Hey, man, he got all. I just want a little bit, man. I'm just gonna try to get a praise for like a good 50 racks or something. I don't know, something I can just build up from.
Man. But man, let's get on with the show, man. So
yeah,
as you guys know, Putin over there looking like he wants to start World War III. This whole situation with
he's so intimidating.
This whole situation with this Ukraine and Russia situation. I'm thinking about. I want to talk about anxiety. Like just through all the years, man, we do all this stuff. We talk about these wars and these battles and stuff like that we have here in America, and then we look at our veterans that come back from those situations. Mentally, they're not all there when they come back all the time. Some people are able to be functional when they come back.
Right.
Not everyone is.
That's very truthful.
And not only the soldiers who go through the brunt of it, but then you also have the families or the people who lose people who go through it as well. And this particular time, I think if we were, I don't think we are going to go into a whole World War III thing. I really don't. I hope not.
Me either.
Hope it doesn't escalate anything like that. But I kind of think like on the terms of if it did, we all know at this point we could probably say there'd be some nuclear stuff going on.
Major.
And some people are gonna get hit hard. Especially for us in these major cities. We probably get hit harder than anything if you're doing anything happen.
Atlanta, New York.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a veteran myself, and I've been diagnosed with PTSD. And I served. I deployed and everything, and I came back fine. I honestly, I wouldn't wish PTSD on anybody, because I don't think that's something that you got to cope with it. And it's no way to cope with it. It's like something is like a nag in your side every single day. and it amplifies daily. You always like this all day.
Yeah,
So it's
you're
not
right.
fun.
You know,
And for the people that is going through it, you got to find an outlet, find something that can take your mind away, because some people don't understand, and there's a lot of people that are just very inconsiderate. So
yeah. I kind of think of it like you know how like there's like for instance, me and Ninja, we had a situation over the weekend. Well, I had a situation over the weekend, but Ninja chimed in on my situation, but it went into how people read things. Um, everybody reads everything differently and understands things and accepts things differently.
mhm.
Um, I'm not going to go into that situation that we talked about. We'll probably do that another week. But what I want to get into was that's a good example of something that looks clear as, hey, this is how you should handle this situation. And mentally you get a problem and you may say, no, this is how I'll handle the situation. Easy, duh. This is how I will react.
Really
Mhm.
never
And then
know
you get
till you're in a
somebody else who
situation.
reads it totally different.
Yeah, everybody has their own interpretation of how they view things.
Plus,
Yeah.
you never
And
really
so,
know unless you're in the situation.
yeah. And like right now in this situation right now with this war and everything else like that, um, I'd want to be able to tell people, say, hey, you know, don't worry about it. Don't trip. Um, do the best you can with what you got and don't try to stress out. You know, make sure you think on a level head, regardless of what's going on and what happens. Make sure you're making the best choice you can make at the time instead of just reacting and letting your emotions get too much ahead of you. At the same time, make sure that you are allowing emotions to come naturally. You know, um, that's my main thing. I would want them to say. I would want them to do. But not everybody's going to read like that. Not everybody's going to read a situation like that.
Right.
They're going to look at it and say, you know, I need to do this or I need to do that.
For some folks,
Or
it might take an outside person that they don't know to give them that different perspective, because
That's true.
you know,
Like a lot of people like to say, you don't know nothing from the outside looking in, but that's the point of you having friends. Because sometimes having a friend or somebody that's that close to you, they're gonna see something from a different perspective that
yeah,
you won't,
most
and they're
definitely.
gonna acknowledge things that you don't. So it's good to always have somebody on the outside looking in.
Yeah, you should never. Honestly, you should never have any friends that agree with everything that you say. They supposed to have their own mind.
Nah, that ain't a friend.
That ain't it. Tell you
not at
that.
all.
You gotta
Like,
have somebody to say, "Hey, hold on, that ain't right."
This ain't it, dog.
and be like,
Come
hey,
This
on,
ain't
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
exactly. Like, hey, Ninja, do you got any other color of shirt except for black? Like stuff like that. You should be able
Hell
to tell your
no,
friend.
all black everything. I'm not playing.
I doubt it.
Not playing with
I
y'all.
doubt it. He a black Air Force One type of dude.
I ain't put them on yet.
But no, definitely.
He only wear white t-shirts on Wednesday, and we don't never do the show on Wednesday.
It's Bible study on Wednesday. That's why I wear a white tee. I'll be good that day.
I only wear the white shirt where I need to go sing with the choir.
Praise the Lord. Oh man.
But no, yeah, we just do your best to listen, and do your best to listen, and do your best to trust, but not to trust. Don't trust everybody. Trust what you can actually physically and literally see for yourself. Okay?
And it's 2022. You can't tell me you don't know how to trust people. Stop being so damn dense. We know y'all out there.
And
We know.
I know there's people out there already saying this war ain't happening. It was all fake. I'm waiting for those conspiracy people.
Oh yeah,
right.
it's plenty of them, and they believe.
I ain't seen them. I haven't seen
media is
them.
only half the truth, so I mean, for me, serving, still currently
I
serving,
say
it's
10%.
it's a little, it's not gonna. I can't quite say much, but I can tell you this: that if y'all thinking that it's a World War III or to pop off at any given moment, that's not gonna happen right now. Not even in this year. I don't think. That takes some time for preparation. Not really for us per se, maybe for them. Yeah, if you fill in the blanks, y'all catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So it is what it is, y'all. I
but
mean,
it is what it is because it's all around. Everybody's looking at it, and everybody thinking they like the world most. Like, what was that? Anonymous. Everybody want to be an anonymous. So I think everything is about to happen right now. Nobody don't know, man. Just
speaking of that, they said Anonymous was hacking all the Russian websites and stuff over there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it was on the news. It was on the news that they came out. It was on the news that came out, matter of fact. That yeah, Anonymous was going after Russia and hacking all their stuff. Putting and sharing out secrets and doing all kind of stuff with Russia.
That's the what I mean. That's you got
being in their propaganda, showing what's going on.
One of the world's greatest hackers. So I mean, nobody don't know who this guy is. So I mean, by all means, he can do it.
Somebody know who he is, but just nobody don't care.
Plenty of people know. Ain't nobody saying that though.
Nobody ain't saying nothing though, because he can just pop in front of your camera just like this. That's and not playing.
Do us a favor.
He walk past you in the grocery store, lady. You won't even know.
And he don't walk past you in the grocery store buying some deodorant, buying some cocoa butter body lotion. He in there brushing his teeth every morning, drinking a tall glass of orange juice. This guy's amazing. You just hacked the Russian. You got them jokers on stilts right now. They're in here walking like they got eggshells. Like, golly, what's all these eggshells come from?
Man, I don't know, man. That's just crazy. But my whole thing, what it is, man. Listen, I'm not one of those people who pick sides, but clearly Russia is messed up.
They're a little jacked up right now.
Yeah, I mean, clearly they messed up.
It takes time to prepare for war. I don't know if anybody remember how long it took for the other wars to happen. It took us a minute, and then we took heavy blows. We lost so many people, so much bloodshed on the fact that we was acting too hasty. So this will take a while for this to start. Come on, y'all. Y'all been living y'all best life on the ground.
I'm gonna keep doing
riding to the beach, doing Orange Crush. Y'all wasn't thinking about none of this stuff, and now y'all want to look now. Y'all might as well continue doing what you're doing. Keep
we're just trying to
in the club.
Come on, Ninja. We're just trying to bring back Freaknik for one more year.
Yeah, please bring.
We're trying to bring back Freaknik for one more year.
Bring back Freaknik one more year. Please.
I'm definitely
please.
Because I know all the fellas and some of the ladies even feel this one. We need one. Hey.
Just one. That's all we need.
Just one.
A real one.
No guns, y'all. Don't bring no guns.
Yeah, don't bring no guns out there, man.
Don't bring no guns, man. Nobody.
When you come to Freaknik, you got to be able to use your fist.
That's how we used to do.
That's rule number one. No guns.
Matter of fact, if you bring a gun to Freaknik, we snitching.
I ain't doing that.
I'm wearing a body cam.
You ain't rolling Freaknik for all us.
I'm wearing a body cam.
Man, Freaknik, he got the whole gun up in the whole club. He in there. Man, crazy as hell. Like, how buddy get this gun in this club?
Man,
just pray, y'all. That's all you gotta do. Just pray. Just ignore the media, because the media is gonna amplify it, make it seem like it's what it is. But overall, you know the whole body of it. You know that this is going worldwide. Everybody can see it on TV. Just pray. It's no better time to do it than now, as you see how this world is coming to. Just cherish the people that you be around, your loved ones. You got some bad. If you got some foes, that you got some ops right around the corner. Y'all shouldn't even think about killing each other in the first place. It might be over some petty money or some, I got more than you. Y'all need to go ahead and cut that out because you might be a Ukraine dude at your doorstep or a Russian dude at your doorstep. So you might as well just make amends and just pray. Because, we need love, y'all. If we ain't got no love, this ain't never gonna work. It's just
We
gonna come
need
over
love.
here and take over this whole country, and y'all gonna be looking crazy because y'all ain't got enough love. Y'all don't love each other enough. Y'all need to love each other.
Y'all really, really don't understand what Ninja means when he says love. Y'all really, 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 really gotta have love. Okay? I mean, Ninja. Explain what you mean when you say love, man, to them.
Man, you gotta have that unconditional love, man. Regardless on how people did you, and for how many years, man, you gotta have that love. Just like you don't care about what's done to you because you're still living this day. So why are you holding on to the things that happen? You should love the person regardless. I know plenty of people in this world that just showed me love, and I done did crazy stuff. I done get myself in crazy situations. I almost died about 4 or 5 times along the way. So it's no reason why nobody shouldn't love. It's so much hate going on right now, and it's amongst each other, and it is sickening. And y'all know it's true, and y'all know it's out there. It's right around you every single day. You go to work, you see people mad at each other, looking crazy. You can't even say hello to somebody when you walking past down the street. There's no love nowhere.
I think that's the most impossible thing to do in the society that we live in today is just to speak to a random stranger because people look at you like you just not even supposed to
like
be
you
there.
just a
Like,
weirdo.
it's weird, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come
on, y'all ain't got no love, man.
I don't know, man. You're right. When I grew up, man, used to be able to look somebody in the face or whatever, and even just nod at them, just like
talk to them and give them a nod or something like that. Common courtesy. You say hello to anybody now, it's like they see you, they heard you, but they ain't looking your way.
They look at, and then or they'll look at you disgusted, like, why would you do that?
Yeah, like, oh, so now you don't want to be normal no more. So you want to be like this really programmed robot. That's what you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I need to show some love, man. Because once upon a time, you was an innocent soul. You was an innocent soul at one point in time. You know what right and what wrong look like, and you know genuine people. So you can't sit here and say there's not no genuine people. So show love first. Stop hating. It's a lot of hate going on. We just need to love each other, y'all. Yeah, try to hate for like 400.
Do we need to figure out what matters.
Exactly. And right now,
I think right now,
America,
in our community,
the ones that matter.
I'm just saying though, in our
we live in America.
I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. But what I will say is this though, like in our community, when a lot of us aren't raised in understanding priorities. And when we do start, and then when we do get a lesson in priorities, only thing we're told is we need money.
Facts.
We're not told what needs to be paid. We're not told what's most important. Our priorities are just go get money.
And that ain't the cure to everything. That ain't the end all save all.
And that stuff do not buy no happiness. Because once you buy everything you want, you're still stuck at square one.
Because we're told to go get money. We're not told how to spend money. Or what do we really need money for? We're just told we need money. We're not told how to make money. And the things that we're told, the only thing we're told on how to make money is how to make money easy or fast.
Not for the long haul.
Go through, you'll go. You know what's crazy? You'll spend more time in that particular situation trying to learn how to do it the easy way than actually going through the hard way and spending the same amount of time and effort into something that ain't going to put you in jail.
Bro,
very true.
I'm gonna learn how to break into this house or break us, lock picking. I'm gonna learn how to do this and I'm gonna learn how to do that. You can learn how to do that legally and get paid.
Yeah, be a locksmith.
You could be a whole repo dude out here jacking people cars and trucks because they don't want to make the note and they give you the green light, you could be doing something like that.
And then you go steal some stuff out of somebody's car, and then you take it to the pawn shop, and the pawn shop dude
And
be
get
like, "I'll give you 20.
measly $10-$20.
I'll give you 20.
Silly as hell. You don't waste about a whole hour trying to get into this electric
Hey,
car.
y'all
Trying to
could
get
be-
a stupid radio.
Y'all could be, y'all could be. I mean, it's so stupid. Y'all
Trying
could
to put
be,
a Tesla
y'all could be
screen
breaking
behind
into
them.
somebody else's car for
I don't
90
know,
bucks,
bro.
for a guaranteed 90 bucks, and you went through your whole process, broke into somebody's car, and the only thing you got out of it was 20 bucks.
Bro, you
Worth of
could have
stuff.
donated plasma and got about a
You
cool
get paid $90
And you coulda got
$70 people
You
get their
could have got
keys out their car.
You could have even had gotten the proper tools to break into somebody else's stuff, and so you don't even have to use the same amount of time that you would have spent trying to break into somebody else's stuff. You know, or
If it's
busting the
just for another
window.
$100, bro, you can donate blood to get $100.
Man, you can donate blood to get $900. Go to the plasma center. They
Ooh.
giving $900 a month.
That's a
But
quick.
listen,
That's a quick hundo.
I was-
That's a quick hundo for y'all. A quick hundo.
I was listening to this guy explain a few things about money, and I thought to myself, man, why aren't we? Why isn't that taught to us when we were growing up, when we were kids? Like the dude was like, hey, you know, go get yourself an LLC and start putting your business to that. But then it was like even more than just go get an LLC. Go get an LLC and then start a couple of trusts. Yeah. And get your S Corp and everything else going and rolling with that.
Nah, get a C Corp. Don't even
Yeah,
do
C
it.
Corp.
S Corp. Get you a C Corp.
C Corp, I mean. And
S Corp is fine, but get you a C Corp, because then after you get the C Corp, you can upgrade that and then start you a nonprofit, and then you really making some money.
yeah. And I'm sitting there listening, and I'm like, why are we only told the one part?
Go get the money.
Because I mean, at the point in time, everybody have a different walk of life, so everybody didn't have the opportunity to have a financial literacy class. You know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't have it. Some schools didn't have it at that point in time. So it really was like
we need that desperately. We need that
even for the schools I went to, elementary and middle school and to high school. I mean, high school it had a little.
We
bit
had a
of that.
class. We had
They
a class.
had a little bit of that.
Yeah, we had a class.
Yeah, we had a little bit of that. We had a few teachers that was we had some very wise teachers at our high school.
Didn't we have like a financing class or something like that?
Huh?
Wasn't it like financing or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she
we
taught
actually
everybody
had
how to work, how to actually create your accounts in the banking and how to actually bank correctly.
Yeah, that was very useful. That was so useful.
What's her name? What's our teacher name? We'll shout out to our teacher. I think it was Miss Marbley.
Well, yes, it was Miss.
It was Miss Marbley.
And she was dope. She was cool as hell. Too.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Miss Marbley. If you see this show, you remember our faces.
I don't even know if I think Miss Marbley used to live right by my sister-in-law's mother's home, if I remember correctly. And I think I don't even know if she's still with us or not, man. It's been so many years.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
It is what it is, man. I mean, some people are fortunate to get into a situation where somebody's able to teach them or show them or explain to them how to make money and how to handle the money the proper way. I think we need to just make sure that we start doing certain things. I think personally, what I saw from that deal, I said, you know what? That is generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we should be teaching our kids so that they can go ahead and prosper. And we should technically start doing it. Like everybody out here doing this stuff with drug money. Man, go get yourself a company with that drug money real fast.
Bro, it only costs like maybe not even $200.
You ain't supposed to do that with the drug money. But if you can do it, and you can put together a business and start making some money so you can start putting together everything like that, that sets up your family. Man, and then make sure your family, make sure each one of your kids set up that with their kids. Make that be a thing.
Generational wealth.
Man, an LLC not even $200, bro. You mean to tell me you get $200 for your drug money to get you get you something going for yourself? What's wrong with y'all? Stop tripping. I had to get down that low to let y'all know what's going on.
it's time to realize what we're doing right now. It's a new time.
It's a lot
Before
of money to be made in this world, and you can do
we
that
gotta
in a
stop
matter
we
of
gotta
like
stop putting
now.
all the money. We gotta stop putting all the money underneath underneath the mattress, man. That's what it is. Take the money from out the mattress and go ahead and find a spot to put it where it's gonna actually turn into something.
All that
Otherwise,
stuff
it's
just
just
go
money,
to a
money
foreign.
for, money for. I realize it's money for saved for a certain amount of time is not as good as constantly having growing income.
Anybody
It-
with some real money will tell you money saved ain't nothing compared to money invested.
yeah, money has to
Mhm.
be growing. Has to be going doing something. You can't have your money sitting there saving it. Be like, oh yeah, I got that. I got $10,000 underneath the mattress. I've been saving up for a good time. For what?
I don't get
Let
it.
that money grow into something, man. Like that, you should be looking at the amount of time you spent on $10,000 most of the time, man. That $10,000 should have already turned into 80 or 90. Like by the time that most people actually go back to that money that they've been having sitting under their mattress, that money could have been 80 or 90. And then you broke and you pulling out that $10,000.
And you got to use that for bills.
Yeah, like
You ain't
just
really
put it to
save
something good.
nothing.
Put it to something good, man. Like don't just have it sitting there. I know people don't really like banks, but it's time to grow up.
You
It's
don't like
2020,
banks, get a safe.
and that's safe, but it'll be something that making you money too.
A safe and an investor.
Yeah, because guys, it got to make a change.
It's just so many
It's
things
it's
out here
it's
you can
something.
use.
It's things we're doing that's people were doing in the old days, and we look up to a lot of the things people did in the old days. But they did those things in the old days because those times qualified or needed to have actually happen. We're not in
Hmm.
those situations or days anymore. All right. Water comes through our faucet when we flip the switch. Okay. Things have changed. So make sure y'all just doing what y'all got to do. Don't sit down and keep telling me the same stuff, giving me the same excuses about the government and the people and
It's
everybody
all
on your money
it's
and
always it's always
all
the
that.
people. The
Yeah.
finger pointing.
Let me
This
tell
right
y'all
here.
let me tell you what you got to watch out for people who do, man. And this is the real thing about the government. If y'all want to talk about the government will feed you and your people the stereo the fake news and everything else. They will feed y'all that stuff and make y'all think y'all got something, so that y'all will follow it up and go nowhere. That is the other part of what the government does. They feed y'all information. They want to feed y'all so y'all can go nowhere. That's the real deal. That's the part of the Jim Crow that's still going on in the government.
Man, they need to read them books. The Jim Crow laws,
Then
Willie
you just
Lynch
need to
theory.
Well, it
you
doesn't
just need
matter. The
to
books are gone now, Trap.
Nah, I
The
got
books are
Willie Lynch
gone.
theory.
They
Anybody
go.
need Willie Lynch theory, holler at me. I got you.
Well, there's something called critical race theory, and they are getting rid of these books in the store, and I mean, not in the stores. Well, in some stores, yeah, some schools, removing those books as an option for the kids to even look at or read.
hey, do you hear what you hear what they trying to
So
do now? No,
what
don't
what
don't that
what
sound
what else are they
familiar?
doing it? Why else would they be doing it? And everybody sits there and following up with every single conspiracy they possibly have.
Hey, listen,
I
I'll
don't
tell
follow up
y'all this right
conspiracies
now.
just due to the fact that I realize we still don't know for a fact who killed John Kennedy. Now, if you think about that for a second, we don't know for a fact who killed
The
John Kennedy.
driver,
You know?
The
No,
the
but,
driver.
driver.
well, no, but I'm
I've
saying,
never heard that
no, but
theory right
okay, but that's
there.
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't know exactly who killed John Kennedy.
Well, he was
So we don't.
he was a ghost. They never find out what was his name.
Now think about it. Now think about that for a second. But think about that for a second. We know all these conspiracies. We can tell you who did this, who did that, when that happened, and then because we got better technology now, it's because it's being fed out.
Exactly. They've been new.
So
They've been new children.
these conspiracies that y'all think are conspiracies aren't really conspiracies. They're
They already
being
know the
fed to
answer.
you. Yeah,
They've been
they've
knew the answer.
and they're feeding you the story they want you to believe.
Exactly.
I mean, that's why you got. I mean, come on, man. I can I feel that it's hard. It's hard for me to believe that all these Republicans all of a sudden are stupid
It's
and
it's it's
crazy.
it's
Are
like
crazier and
saying
stupid than they ever been,
it's
and they
like saying
believe
I'm gonna come
everything
up
that
with
they
the next.
possibly can,
My
and they
bad.
believe in it because of what they've been fed as well.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fed bull crap and unbelievable stories, and they follow it with they follow the presidents. I mean,
Hey,
come on, y'all. Some people still believe Trump won that election. All right, they still believe Trump won the election, and they believe it with their soul. With their soul. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, people need to
And
understand with the whole thing about
I
election.
fail to believe
Look at the
that
word. The root
Republicans
word
are
is
believing
election.
everything and anything, and it's not things that they feel that they've been fed or they've been like shown or engaged. And I feel that way just because we're human beings. It's some part of human beings that I don't believe that everybody has no humility or no empathy. I feel that people are just shown different things or experiencing different things at different times, different moments, and those change those things. And I do feel like our government feeds people things that aren't necessarily true a lot of times. And when they do feed things that are true, nobody says anything. Nobody said anything when Hillary Clinton got up there and said, "Oh, we apologize for destroying an entire village and making them sick and giving them AIDS and everything else." No one said anything, and she put it right on the news in front of everyone. No one said a thing. She just straight up sat there and apologized for it. No one said
Apologizing
anything.
for something
No
that
one
was
called
really
her a monster or an animal then. No one said a thing.
she didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Why didn't anyone say anything? Why was that not big headline news?
Hey,
That
I
they
mean, even if
wiped
it's
out
headline news,
an entire village of a tribe of people. Why was that not news? Why was that not a thing? Even though it's on the news, on worldwide news, in fact. They talked about it all for 5 minutes. And no one said a thing. So when I look at it and everything, I'm like, yo, everybody and everything right now is kind of they choose on what they want us to care about.
mm-hmm.
Right now, it's this war situation, which I technically think that when it comes to war, we should all care about it because war seems to bleed into other places. Right now, like it looks like France is also getting ready to step into something with this thing too, because Russia's threatening France. So little by little, it bleeds on, it grows on. You can't conquest one place and not have to conquest another. That's kind of how history works. So we'll see what happens. But
In the meantime, pray, meditate with your family. Instead of going to the club, how about go to a park and get some fresh air and try some positivity and stop getting
and if
drunk
you
every
don't go,
weekend.
and if you don't go to clubs, if you're one of the people who don't go to clubs, since all the people who not going to who usually go to clubs, not going to clubs, y'all go to clubs.
Yeah, yeah. The people that
If you don't go to the club, go to the
y'all
club. And
go.
if you go
Yeah,
to the club, stay at home.
The
You
people that
go.
go to the clubs, y'all stop going in there. Y'all stop.
Okay.
Y'all getting people shot in there. Y'all getting people shot out there.
Hey,
Y'all
listen.
stop going.
Listen. Everywhere is dangerous, man.
Yeah,
Not just
it
the
is.
club.
Really, it is, y'all. Nobody really safe. You just gotta keep your head on swivel.
The
That's all I'm
safest-
saying, I can tell you.
The safest day America had in 20 years is when they had this whole COVID scare and everybody had to stay home.
In the Super Bowl.
That was safe. That was real safe.
Hell, right?
I think it was like maybe three people, three big incidents or something, 3 or 4 incidents in one city at one time because of that.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I think we all just need to kind of chill out. Quit talking about people.
Please.
Quit talking about people. Really stop talking about people.
Because God still don't like ugly.
Sure don't. Even though he made some people ugly, boy.
Lord,
I'm
Lord,
just,
yeah. He made some
I'm
people
just joking.
hideous.
I'm just joking. But yeah, just make sure y'all just being safe and everything like that, man. But we're gonna go ahead and do what we gotta do, guys. We weren't gonna have a too long of a show, even though this is a nice time and everything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and hit you guys with a from any means necessary. Let's do
By
this.
any means necessary.
All right. So our from any means necessary this week, in the theme of the war and everything else that's going on right now, it's gonna go to I hope I said the name right because I always mess it up. I feel like saying it this way. He's, I think a brother of Vladimir Kozlov, or however you say his name.
Okay.
But he's the mayor, and his brother is Vitaly, coach. I can never say this guy's name. The boxer,
Horrible.
world champion, Kozlov, or I can't say his name, but anyway, the dude is from Ukraine. He's over there with his gear on, his military gear on, and he's fighting. He's got his gun with him, and he's fighting. And I think that's really brave, considering everything else that's happening. Also, I think it's brave for the people who are actually over there as well. So some of the people who are fighting, I heard that some people couldn't leave, and they wanted to leave, and they were kind of forced to fight. And I hate the fact that they were forced to fight. But I do understand that kind of happens in war. When the country goes into war, people have to pick up guns that they don't necessarily want to. Citizens. But it's done to fight and save for the country. And so, even the people who do want to be there, the people who don't want to be there, you all get the from any means necessary award for Ukraine for just fighting and standing up for what you believe in and for your country and everything else in that end. I think a lot of people don't think they're going to survive that, but they're still there fighting and doing what they can. And I think if that's not an example of from any means necessary, I don't know what is.
That's very fearless.
Yes.
So
So
I ain't got no heart for that.
yes. So props to them for sure. They definitely get the from any means necessary this week. Besides that, guys, I just want to let you guys know we're gonna go ahead and end the show. But before we go, I wanted to just shout out again. Getting ready to post up some photos and some things like that. I've been getting some photos of people wearing our clothing and our merch.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Looking
and
at my ugly face on a coffee mug or a t-shirt. I appreciate it.
And I do really, really love the fact that women look so really good in our clothes, and they like our clothes.
Yeah, they look better than me.
Excuse me, I had something in my throat.
Well, they should, but no, but we have women's clothing, so that you shouldn't even be wearing it anyway. But we have actual women's clothing. It's cut, made, designed especially for women, so you guys can wear it comfortably, and look good as well. I don't know how to say it better, but the curves do show. Everything comes through nicely.
You're retarded.
The cut on the sleeves and everything like that are really nice. The women's tank top looks great. I have pictures of those things. I'm getting ready to actually start posting up everything like that so people can see how people look in them. Because I feel like it's better that people to actually see how people look in the clothes that we actually do have, and see how comfortable some of our merchandise is. Those blankets, I have one person I know who bought a blanket, and they said it's like one of the softest blankets ever, because it's one of those fleece plush blankets. You know, it's nice, it's comfortable. So make sure you guys are checking out those the merch on our website, theshelterpodcast.com.
Go get
Get
that.
on it.
Go get
If you
that.
don't get on it, you're gonna have Trap just sitting there pointing
Go
at
get
you.
that. Go
Yes.
get that.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Go get that.
You're gonna wake up.
And I'm gonna be
It's-
right there like this. Go get that.
Exactly.
Very
You're
uncomfortable.
gonna get off the toilet.
Go
You know
get
what you're gonna
that.
see? You're gonna put your shoes on in the morning.
Go get that. You gonna open your refrigerator, and I'm gonna be right there in your refrigerator, and I'm gonna
That's
say,
right.
It's very
Go get
uncomfortable.
Y'all make sure y'all go get it and check our stuff out.
I'm a little
And,
bit more nicer. Y'all just try it out, man. I would like to see some of the ladies actually wear some of the merch. I'm a little bit more nicer than that evil dude over there. But yeah,
I'm not even.
I want to see what that looks like. I'm trying to show sister appreciation. I love y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing out here. Shout out to the dudes that still doing their thing out here, man. Guys, hey, for guys, man, times is hard. Hey, but it should go in the gym. You that mad? Go in the gym or run a couple of miles. Do what I do. Just run a couple of miles. Go lift some weights. Meditate. Get your mind right. Ladies, do the exact same thing. Get out there and actually run a couple of
Healthy
miles.
reinforcement.
Stop all that walking. Get your heart racing. Just in case you have to take off in the sprint and yo out of shape self haven't ran in a long time. And you know you haven't. And you know you're supposed to be. At least go out there and try to run at least a mile or something. Get a little
Healthy
cardio.
reinforcement.
It's healthy for your body and it's healthy for your mind.
Drink tea.
Yes. Drink tea, water.
Go get
Lemon
that.
water in the morning, help you with your digestive system. Just helps you out, yo. It's so many good things you can do.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna have one of you guys close us out. For our boy CP, he's not here right now. Which one of y'all want to close it out?
Turn the camera.
You want to close it? All right, you close it.
Yeah. Hey, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all for showing up for the Shelter Podcast with my boy King and Trap and me. We love y'all. We practice healthy thinking, love each other, help out your brother and sister when they're in need, and love your kids and stop being mean to them. Until then, y'all, it's peace, y'all. Y'all take care and much love to everybody who is still out here hustling. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Peace.
Yeah.